recent memory that has talked so much about the reality of the devil and talking about prophecy. He's more than twice highly recommended a book called The Lord of the World. This was written in the 1900s, and it's an apocalyptic vision of the end times that actually includes the role of the Pope and the Vatican and what role they will play in the rise of the Antichrist. He knows what all Jesuits know, that he is Pope number 112 in the prophecy of the popes, which is something that's been held in high esteem.
So he knows
forever.
that he's supposed to be assassinated?
My suspicion is that he may know that because, you know, the prophecy of the Pope says that Rome will be destroyed and all of that we talked about once before. And he has said publicly, he has said, I don't think I'm going to be around very long. It might only be 2 or 3 years. 2016 will be his 3rd year in office. He even recently said, I would be willing to be assassinated. I just hope it doesn't hurt. This guy is talking like a guy who understands that he is playing a role in prophecy. You know, the Pope is coming to the United States.
Yeah, next week.
Next week. He's speaking before the United Nations. He's speaking before a joint session of the U.S. Congress. This sounds like a page out of a Left Behind novel.
He's coming to the White House.
Yes.
Okay, you have another download. Your track record is amazing on what God tells you. What did God reveal to you this time?
Yeah. I've never before been willing to talk about this kind of stuff publicly because you need people that can believe, that operate in the supernatural, that understand the difference between fraud and real, and we don't have a whole lot around, so I've always just kind of stayed in my shell and shared it privately with people close to me. This time, we are preparing to make a prediction.
Do it right now.
It'll be the biggest one we've ever made before. Him and I are working on the 400 pages of it, but here it is in a nutshell, that the Islamic nation is going to use a weapon of mass destruction. This is all going to start happening within the next 48 months. But here's the thing. It's going to play out in ways people don't see.
Tell me.
In that when it happens, Pope Francis...
Hmm. 48 months is 4 years.
is going to call for the revitalization of the Christian rules for just war. That's a very important statement. It's part of deep theology. Well, it means that we can justify fighting a war if we can meet certain criterion that are outlined by both Catholic and evangelical theologians. You have to meet certain criteria. He's going to call for that. But the Islamic nation is going to see that as a fulfillment of their 450-year-old hadith, which says that at the end times they would go to war against the army of Rome. And people have thought,
Rome doesn't have a big army.
They're going to, because there's going to be a coalition army. It's going to be made up of the United States, the United Nations, Britain, Muslim countries are going to come in, but they're going to see their Christian justification for this war through this call by the Pope, and that's why the Muslims are going to see this as a new crusade, the final crusade, a battle against the armies of Rome. However, in the same way that the end of World War II led to Zionism finally getting its legs under it, the United States, Britain, the United Nations started calling for a Jewish state, a Jewish nation, and in 1948, what happens? A miracle happens. The nation of Israel, the fig tree blossoms, right? And guess what happens? The church that was asleep at that moment, they saw prophecy unfolding before their very eyes, and it gave birth to what we today call the Age of Fire. The 50s, the 60s, the 70s. Your old friend Catherine Kuhlman, A.A. Allen, Billy Branham, tent revivals, tabernacle revivals. It gave birth to one of the greatest revivals in the history of humanity, and that is what I'm going to predict. A lot of my prophetic friends don't even believe me. They say that America's going down. I think we could, by the way, have an economic collapse. Some of that stuff could happen, but I don't see that the church is dead. What I see is that we are right now near the first fruits of the greatest revival in the history of humanity, angelic manifestations, and the other part that you're going to love that I'm going to write about later is a revival among Jews that will turn messianic, large numbers of Jews. What you've always dreamed of and prayed of is going to happen in this revival.
Well, I'm going to have to tell you something. There is a move of God. Just open your eyes. I mean, I don't have eyes for the doom and gloomers. I have eyes for the greatest awakening the world has ever seen. I mean, Jesus is not going to return with people not knowing who he is and having a chance, an option to have their sins forgiven, to have Jesus, the creator of the universe, live inside of them, to have his wisdom. I'm telling you, this is the greatest generation in history to be alive. And you and I are here. We have been called to the kingdom for such a time as this. So stop having your head down. Stop worrying about your food and your money and your shotgun right. Hey, look up. Your redemption draws nigh.
Internationally acclaimed investigative authors Thomas Horn and Chris Putnam unveil the greatest end-time expose concerning the facts that have been hidden from the public by elitists, scientists, intellectuals, and governments concerning end-time events ready to unfold on planet Earth. All of this clearly points to the soon return of Messiah Jesus. It's time to understand what you could do to be prepared for the future. Call right now to get Tom Horn and Chris Putnam's end-time book and their powerful over 2-hour investigative DVD on the path of the immortals, plus their bonus DVD, Path of the Immortals. Your question.
I'm sure you guys can find that online for free. Path of the Immortals. I'm gonna look for it and I'll post
Answered.
it.
Yours for a donation of $35. Shipping and handling is included. Ask for offer number 9348.
We spent the last 24 months investigating the research that has made its way into this unprecedented work called The Path of the Immortals. And in my opinion, this is the most overlooked, most dynamic aspect of end times Bible prophecy.
This prophetic book and riveting over 2-hour DVD answers questions concerning cutting-edge end-time revelation. Who are the immortals, the ancient entities, alien beings that Bible prophecy refers to who are waiting for the appointed time to reveal themselves on planet Earth? What role will they play in unleashing an atmosphere of darkness and fanatical control? And what role will God's angelic realm play in counteracting it? What is the prophetic significance of the supernatural activity that has involved the Vatican and their observatory on Mount Graham in Arizona? What is the Lucifer Project, and what tie-in does it have with the new heretical Catholic Jesuit theology proclaiming the coming of aliens that will transform the way many interpret the Gospels? What new proof has been uncovered concerning the existence of ancient portals, doorways, and gateways? What does the Bible say about gateways and the concerning the Nephilim, giants? Could Washington, D.C. be one of the most powerful gateways in the world? What does CERN, the European organization of the world's leading scientists, nuclear research, physicists, and engineers, have to do with end-time prophecy?
There are these selected locations where there are immortal beings from the supernatural realm who are awaiting their time to enter into our realm.
Also included is this exclusive 1-hour DVD. Chris Putnam and Tom Horn answer the most asked questions concerning the latest of what they have uncovered.
You just can't even understand end-time Bible prophecy without understanding this entire area. So the book, the DVD, you'll see things no human has ever seen before. There are a lot of questions you have right now. They're going to be answered.
It's urgent that you call and get Tom Horn and Chris Putnam's End Time book and their powerful over 2-hour investigative DVD on the Path of the Immortals, plus their bonus DVD, Path of the Immortals. Your questions answered. Yours for a donation of $35. Shipping and handling is included. Ask for offer number 9348. Call or you can send your
the other day, and he said, Sid, God has given me a revelation, and it's so big that it affects everything we as a people are personally doing and will affect the rise and fall of the United States of America.
Asked questions concerning the latest of what 9348. Call or you
Affect the rise. Rabbi Jonathan Kahn called me. world where it's naturally supernatural. I want you to picture this. You're in a desert, and you're walking, and you're walking, and you're walking, and you're so thirsty. But you're not as thirsty for water as you are for mysteries, for answers to your questions. And then you find a rabbi, a teacher. And this teacher not only answers all the mystery questions you have, but tells you things you've never even pondered of the invisible world. I have such a rabbi here, such a teacher here. Anyone interested in having your mysteries answered?
Is there a supernatural dimension? A world beyond the one we know? Is there life after death? Do angels exist? Can our dreams contain messages from heaven? Can we tap into ancient secrets of the supernatural? Are healing miracles real? Sid Roth has spent over 35 years researching the strange world of the supernatural. Join Sid for this edition of It's Supernatural.
I want to welcome our ISN viewers, as well as our broadcast partners, GB America, God TV, for this special live broadcast. Thanks to all of you watching right here in America and also Europe, Spain, Ireland, Scandinavia, Asia, India, the Middle East, Africa, Australia, New Zealand. Thank you. Now, my guest seems like such an unassuming, nice, quiet guy, but he's causing an international stir. His name, Rabbi Jonathan Cahn. Are you familiar with all the talk that's been going on about the blood moons and the Tetrarchs and the Shemitah and the Harbinger? Who would have ever thought? Rabbi Jonathan Cahn, my friend from New York. Who would have ever thought you'd cause such a stir?
What can I do?
Hey,
Say,
bud.
you know, the Lord called.
How's it going? The Lord called.
You did.
Nah, you just said that.
Yeah, answer.
What, did you call?
Answer those calls.
Did you call?
Huh?
Did you call?
No.
Oh, you just surprised?
Surprise. Yeah.
Surprise!
I had to pay for my insurance. My mom is at the
Surgical.
laundromat.
What did I just say? Go.
Fernsey. I see you, Fernsey. What's up, big man?
Get in the route. Yes. Yeah.
I see you, Fernsey.
Straight
Hey,
here.
man. Yo, they got a commercial. It looked like Serge's dad, dude, on the commercial.
What's up, buddy?
LJT, got a minute? I feel like our little enterprise is doing well,
Who the hell
but
are
it
you?
could be doing even
Oh,
weller.
bud, time
Only
out.
if we upgraded the
Time
equipment.
out. Time out.
It's your outlay, so it's your call. But think about it.
hair is for girls unless you're wearing it on your chin.
Get a haircut, hippie. Yeah, okay, but
You can grow some long hair just on the bottom of your head instead of the top.
nah, I gotta get my Samson on, bud. Don't even worry about that. The girl's like, "Can I cut your hair, your sleeve?" I'm like, "No."
Cut your
Knock
hair.
these pillars down. Man, I'm Samson
fucking
now, man.
stupid.
Samson, young Samson.
Oh, you like that?
Yo, I got a new PlayStation.
The donkey jawbone.
Donkey jawbone.
Did you watch that? You liked it?
What? I started shaving and shit too.
You didn't watch the Samson episode of the Bible?
Yeah.
Yeah. Took a donkey's jawbone, broke it in half, and those were his fucking weapons.
Nah, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. Which one were you watching?
What do you mean? It's the same one.
Nah, I was watching the Bible series, I think, where Obama was the devil, remember?
It's that one.
Yeah, that one?
It's the same one.
What?
Yeah.
No, wait, was Samson black on this one?
Yeah.
Looking like a Jamaican?
Yeah, big fat one.
Yeah. I don't remember that part, man.
As soon as I walk out, I'm not high anymore. That's funny.
You're getting it in. Sober up before you go into the world.
This rusty apartment I got. I'm in right now. You should see what that billboard says about it. It says sell your gold for...
Mm-hmm.
She's been banging all types of stuff out like that. She's good at it, ain't she?
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know how she comes up
That
with
shit
that.
don't look like you made it look like it came from the store.
Word.
IKEA.
Somebody's shooting already. Seen that?
I kind of miss playing this shit. I ain't even played this shit since I got my new PlayStation, yo. Cause I don't know if they gonna fucking transfer my shit.
That was weird. The door just opened.
Right, man. I don't even got the internet. That's why I ain't played this shit.
Oh, look what it says. Watch this. It says, sell your gold, and then it says, oh, it says, on the bottom, it didn't show you, but on the bottom it says, for your dead dreams. Gold for your dead dreams.
Wow.
I was like, ew. So, now he just messed up my outfit. I gotta take a shower. I was just getting ready, dude. I'm on live right now, getting ready to bang some stuff out and talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kids all over the world are fiending out, loving it. Unable to use the shower because your utility charge is not paid. Great.
You broke, bud?
Nah, I just spent... Not because I put my money into stuff before I let the game sit there online like I do, because if I just let it sit, it'll take all my money out of my bank account, so I don't keep my money in my bank account. I keep it invested in cars and planes and stuff.
Oh.
When I need money, I just go pick one up and sell it. Because if not, they're taking that money constantly.
But they charge you more now that you up there?
Well, yeah, when you own as many properties as I own,
oh,
yeah, you have to pay for all that. Every building, every new building with the people and everything. Did that dude just kill himself? Huh. Should see the new bike. Just came out yesterday. Well, not yesterday, but a couple days ago. This is what I'll be on in the apocalypse, my dude. Got saws on it, dude. You can cut people with those, dude. Watch. The cops are after me. I don't know why. I didn't even do nothing. Oh, yeah, shut up, dude. Yeah, he was already dead. He was like falling on the ground. Where's all the people walking? I can't find one person. Dude, what was that? I got hit an invisible pole or something. Cop just drove right past me, didn't even see me. Look at the flame. Finally some turbo in this thing. Whoa! I meant to jump. You can jump on it. And you could put a shield on the back. I took it off because I want to see the bike while I'm around. Watch. That shit is ridiculous. Do that one. Come on, you stupid bike. This is the fastest vehicle in the game if you're riding a wheelie. Yeah. Beat every single car, every supercar it beat. Every single one of them. Yeah, because the speed just keeps going and going and going and going when you're on a wheelie, and something's up with the glitch for this rim. You see this spiderweb rim that I got? When you get that on this bike, before you upgrade it, you could even do it without upgrading it and use it in a wheelie, and you'll be faster than every other car. As long as you're doing a wheelie and you're going straight away. Which you're going straight away most of the time when you're driving anyways. There's a jet above me. No. No, beautiful. He's taking this bike. Come on. Cops just want to impound that bike. That's why they're best messing with me right now. They just want to ride it around. Not gonna happen.
Let's go.
And I can't even order it.
I'm low on ammo. Let's get him. Thanks fucking around. I need some. No way.
I ain't getting in, bitch. Drive. She backed up and was like, get in. She didn't say that, but that was weird. She was screaming and she just like parked next to me to get in. I was like, what?
Definitely not Linus. It's to right away Linus civilian, right? Like,
Nah.
I would definitely
Nah. It's a failure. Almost died. Alright, now I'm out. You should hear it. You could flatten tires with these saws. You could just drive right up to someone and flatten their tires. Yeah, watch this dude. I'm gonna plug him up. Alright, I gotta get indoors. The cops are going nuts now. They just got away from me and killed more people. I'm gonna drive this guy here. Alright, well the jump is this, the clicker. But if you hold it, it doesn't jump. So you gotta like click and unclick it like
Great time.
Turbo is X. And that's like Nas, real Nas finally. Tried to hit it again, it didn't go because I was doing a wheelie. You can't jump if you're doing a wheelie. I don't think it's not.
Take him down.
Yeah, I mean, you might be able to, like on a flute, but I can't do it. No, I can't. Most of my wheels have to be on the ground in order to do those things.
Cops don't even know. If you just stay there, you'll lose the cops. They don't even know you're right there. Oh, there they are.
No, I had to clean that church and Lord's up there arguing. Yeah, I do need to leave. I do need to leave. Yeah, nah, I couldn't not come by. Yo, dude did some Dukes of Hazzard shit. How his car got airborne and landed on me, I don't know. When I'm over a fucking barrier. I ain't even played this shit in a minute, man. I should have smoked a minute.
They didn't take the bike.
They didn't take it. I'm out. I'm going to get that shit. No, they just took it.
Even if I say something, they're like,
Yo.
I'm taking that.
You know what, man? I'll get the bike back.
Not sure. Hold on, here.
I'll get the bike back.
Well, I can get you the bike back real easy. I got another car that.
That other bike was better than that one, though, I think, man.
Might put it
Back to the Future joint. The flying joint.
Oh yeah, I got that too.
All our operators are on call right now.
But this is more like apocalyptic. Fucking, the update is called Arena Wars, and it's Mad Max shit. It's Mad Max Wars, dude.
They got the car.
Yeah, all the Mad Max cars. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get for you right now instead of a bike. It's another new car. The bike is new and so is the car, and they're both Mad Max.
Yo, you can get that whatchamacallit bike, that Tron bike yet?
Yeah, I got it.
I'm otherwise occupied, so call back later. You heard?
Streets and shit.
Nah, it only does that in the adversary mode.
Okay, that's crazy. That's still like that.
I took the fenders off of it. It looks crazy. Mine does. It looks like a regular bike, but it lights up.
Yeah.
So I get on that shit. You don't even know it's a Tron bike until I turn the key and it's like.
Right, yo. Yeah, that shit is dope, yo.
Alright, oh. My mechanic isn't gonna give me the fucking car because I ain't got the money. Okay. Your motorcycle's probably not available. What?
Yeah.
Alright, in order to get the car. The only thing about this, dude, is when you hit something with the tip, it'll catch it on the game. But as long as you're like hovering up right on top and pulling back so your tip's not down, you can even drive straight up the building. That's how I get to my office every morning. I go off the side of the building. There's a glitch to this too, though. See the yellow boost thing on there? When you hit the boost while you're doing this up and down, it makes you go from buck 12, where it's at right now, right? All the way up to buck 12. I think they fucking fixed it though, because it hasn't been going all the way up to 1.8. You see how fast it went up? How high it went up? But I think they just switched it because kids are taking advantage of people. doing a $1.80 all over everything. Well, yeah, they must have patched it with it. Wouldn't even get over $1.50. I just tried it the other night and I was like, why is that? Dude, they patched the dumbest shit and then they left the shit that is the worst shit ever. They just keep it and never fix it. It's fucking ridiculous. Why would you take that out? You just did a good thing. Motherfucker, you let us do $1.80 and shit. Who knows? You know what I mean? Not a lot of people know. Oh, my computer just... Dude, you got my computer so excited it took a shit. Coming over to say sorry.
Like, sorry.
I ain't gonna do that anytime soon. I was gonna check the fucking comments real quick on my stream. My computer was frozen. Once I paused that video, so that's mad weird, dude. So as soon as I paused that, my computer froze. Or it paused. That's even weirder. I paused it and it was just sitting there and nothing happened to it. Nothing. I didn't hit it. I didn't fucking do nothing to it, and it just paused, dude. Me thinking it's paused, I didn't realize it the whole time. I wouldn't want it to just sit there frozen like that for that long. It'd fuck it up. This whole time it's been sitting there like that. It's fucking stupid. That's stupid.
Probably recognize my phone. So shut it up.
No, they recognize your voice, dude. It's voice recognition. So as soon as you come around, well, it's not like the computer. That was a joke, but that was a joke. But if you did, let's say you came here and they hear you on my equipment, they're like, "Oh, he's about to do some work then on the shit." That's what they're thinking automatically, so they're like, "Freeze it." And it was connected to the internet because I disabled the Wi-Fi card because they were hacking it through the Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi. That's how they hack you. It's through your own router. So I had to turn off my router to fix my computer, and then I realized if I disabled the card, they can't change it. They can't, because they have to hack it to do shit like that. And if that's blocked, that's like a doorway for them. So as I crossed that out, and they haven't been able to hack it since. And I've been hooking it up manually, so every time I'm not right in front of my computer, I take it out. Because that they know when you're in front of your computer and when you're not in front of your computer. They can read your vitals and shit.
Right.
So when I'm away from my computer, that's when they're gonna hack it. Because then they can pull up that task manager and shit and fucking hack it. Because they've done it right in front of my face. Ask Vanessa, they pull the fucking task manager up right in front of my face and start changing shit on my computer. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Dude, you don't remember when you were at the other house, man? We got that fucking message from fucking Area 51.
What?
That shit?
No.
You don't remember that shit?
No.
Dude, they were hacking your computer so bad, yo, you were pissed, dude. You fucking finally rebooted it, got it up on the screen, and then it said it was a message from fucking Las Vegas, fucking in that area where Area 51 is. I'm like, dude. Yo, you documented it somehow.
I bet I did.
You either screenshot it or some shit, yo.
Look at this shit, bro. This is the Arena War shit. I own this fucking place. It's mad. It's straight mad.
Idiocracy?
Yeah. Yeah, with
when
cars.
They had the monster trucks.
You gotta. Yeah, when you gotta
with
sign.
With the dildos on it.
Dude, you gotta.
Remember that shit?
You gotta sign waivers.
They were in stupid land, and that was your punishment. You had to go be on TV and get fucking chased around with a monster truck with a big ass dildo on it, yo. Them shits was really killing people.
That's fucking funny. Yo, that's funny you say that because there's a big monster truck with a giant fist on the front of it. It's called the Love Fist.
Oh! Yo, that's what they're doing, yo.
Love Fist.
Yeah.
Dick.
Yeah, dude.
That's fucking funny.
They're trying to tell you, man, we at that time now where it's idiocracy
Niggas is fucking retarded. Like, what do you mean the crops won't grow? Pour the Gatorade on it. Got electrolytes. That shit.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, man.
Really? No, I ain't giving no cat food tonight.
Right.
He fucking ate too much. I already got him that rice and I just gave him some dog food. So he fucking ate the dog food after I just gave him rice. I shouldn't have gave him both. He's a fat ass. He ate until he puked. Great. What? Water, dude?
Yeah.
Alright, so this is the car, bro.
Jump.
Now I did have a scoop on the front, but I took it off last night. I don't know if I could put it back on for free, but it costs like $200,000, and it's the biggest one you could put on it, and you could ram cars and they fly up in the air, dude, behind you, like that fucking 18-wheeler that does that. Got that.
Yo, you started showing me that shit. I was like, no.
A Volkswagen.
Volkswagen.
Duschenmogen. Duschenmogen. Hey, who wants a bit of smoke?
About flailing ass, dress wearing ass.
Fucking mustache, yo. Baby crap. Why are you dancing
Man,
Poo poo poo.
he's got lipstick. It comes out his neck. You think it's a girl. It's a man's lipstick.
Man
In
mouth.
print, it doesn't even look like a girl's lip. They're all flat. You're like, what the fuck?
That
What
boy
sloth
pussy.
has been kissing you all night?
Fucking, he's into that boy pussy. But that's like the third of the year. Trainees hate that shit. Oh, you're into that boy pussy. They can say that shit. Yeah, bashing the fags. Now we're bashing fags. Abomination. Get a haircut, boy. I just watched Michael Myers, man. You better get that boy haircuts. Crack
He's like
Olympics.
XXL edition.
The
The extra long meat.
Some fucking crack Olympics. Look at that shit.
Musket. A fucking musket will stem.
Got our crack shillelagh.
He's got a crack musket.
Shillelagh. Dude. Where did he go? Son of a bitch. Ah, there he is. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, all suited up and shit, going to Walmart.
Going to Walmart.
On break.
I see him once.
Yeah. Nah, they went to Wegmans when I
They went to
shit.
Wegmans. They were like, we like Wegmans.
Okay.
I used to be able to get down without the problem every day, all day. Many different mixing cake. Take that.
Wow, dude. What kind of down would eat you?
Here. An urn or something else? Live resin. It's got
It's like a fucking block of blacktop now. Looks like a kilo of fucking black tar heroin. Literal black tar.